All right, Project Zomboid community, welcome back to another Build 42, almost said 45, Build 42 video. My name is Tim, and I am here east of Brandenburg, the new river city up in the northwest of the map. This is just to the east of its kind of north corner. There is a crowd here. This looks to be some sort of store. If I die right away, you will probably never see this video, or it'll turn into a short. But I had a pretty stacked start this time around. This character has been around the block a little bit. I started in Rosewood, cleared out a fair amount of that town, if I'm being honest. About 8 or 10 of the two-story homes and the fire station and the gas station to the north of town. So we got a fair amount of clearing. Not the entire town by any means, but then I headed north, and I was looking for the Waverly Asylum. And I found it, and it was enormous. And there should be a short video out that shows me wandering around its grounds. It was huge, huge, and it had a gigantic crowd, and it still has a gigantic crowd because, quite frankly, I had to flee. I, at one point, slept in an office chair in a room that oh god, that one's not dead yet. It was a rough one, we'll put it that way. It was a rough one, and there's still several hundred of them. It was wild. If we get some time, we might head back and kind of peek at it again today. But I have a feeling that this is going to be more about setting up shop outside of Brandenburg. Now, I have a parked truck a couple of miles east of here at a home that has quite a few supplies in it. Quite a few supplies. A couple of axes. Ooh, there's a key to the bar. So this is a bar up here. The Outside Notes. I was thinking it was going to be some sort of like kitschy shop or something, roadside attraction kind of shop, but it looks like it's going to be a bar. Let's see what kind of crowd we've got inside. At least one. Let's go ahead and draw them out if there are a significant amount in there. Might as well face them. Doesn't look like there's anything else that way. Okay, got one coming around the side. See any more on the inside? This place might be worth really checking out, especially knowing where it is. This is just east of town in Brandenburg. And I imagine it'd be a good place to set up, assuming I can keep it intact. Pretty good setup from early on this episode. Metal bat, duffel bag, full fireman's gear. I got a couple of axes in the truck. Backup set of fireman gear in the truck. Backup set of work boots in the truck. I haven't found any leather gloves yet, but that's okay. It's still like a hiking bag, but I've got a couple of duffels. So yeah, it's been a pretty solid start. Pretty solid start. I don't have a whole lot of like slow or non-perishable food. Most of the food I have is stuff that I'm gonna have to cook or stuff that is going to start thawing real quick if it hasn't already. Oh! They broke that door down right at the bad time. Right when I was getting ready to open it so that I could deal with them. Goodness. It was quite the crowd. At least to be stuck in one little corner. Oh no! Well, crap. That metal bag was supposed to... Oh, good. Good. I was afraid that I didn't bring a backup bat. I still haven't found a... What the shit? Here we go. Still haven't found a good replacement or a good crowbar, but... Man, I did not expect that metal bat to break. I thought it was going to be crowbar-like and last forever. Or almost forever anyway. I hadn't even had it that long. That's a real... Ooh. Okay. Don't go in the or don't go in the basement yet. Make sure that... Yep, being a creeper in the women's room. Gotta make sure they're not coming for me, though. Can't be having that. Oh, God. Oh, God. Okay. Whew. Ooh. All right. Already read that. Don't need that. Let's see what's in the men's room. All right, we're looking clear. Let's get our bat back out. I don't know why I switched over to the screwdriver. Nothing exciting in there. Oh, God. Nothing exciting anywhere in here. Well, this isn't nearly as cool as I was hoping it was going to be. Not nearly as cool. At least I could build a bed in there, and that'd be kind of safe, but... No, I thought there was going to be a second floor on this place, and there sure isn't. That's kind of a shame, but still, it was worth checking out, and it's worth seeing if it's got a fancy basement, because if it's got a real fancy basement, then this corner might be worth blocking off. It has a somewhat fancy basement. But not a fancy enough basement is what I'm going to call it. We're going to say not fancy enough is what I think we're going for, team. So, let's see what we got here. All right. Oh, and that brings us back to encumbered, so let's see what we can do here. All right, that helps. Food. Let's eat half of that ham. And then put the other half of that ham back in the duffel because we are that close to our encumbrance penalty. That is how close we are to the line, guys. That is super close. Super close. All right. Uncomfortable. Bah. You've just been getting rained on and then fighting zombies covered in blood and such. You're fine. All right. So, let's go ahead. Get back to this vehicle. I'll show you guys the map now that I know we're safe. This is where I'm at, which is going to be right about where Brandenburg is. Because the river's right here. The river's running right there. This is the insane asylum. I left some gas and a truck there. I left a vehicle here also, or here. I can't remember. And that's where we're going to go back to look for now. Because before we go looking for another permanent home or semi-permanent home, one, I have a good home to base out of. Now that I have a vehicle that's going to work, going back and forth to Brandenburg. But I don't recall exactly where I left my truck, and I know that that's, pretty reckless of me, pretty careless of me. Reckless and careless. They both apply. Alright, so it's definitely not here. But I was already here in this video, and one of you guys probably should have warned me about that already. So... Alright. Sunday Driver makes it so much easier to make those turns. I mean, I know you can't, go fast, but, I'm no Ricky Bobby, so I don't particularly care. 62 is fast enough for me. Now, let's peek at the map again because I have no short-term memory at all, so we'll check this next house and then those next two houses after that. And if it's not there, I'm going to go all the way to the bait shop and what have you down there right by the intersection because there's a... Why did the key come out? Very bizarre. Very bizarre. Don't know why you would do that, game. But you know what? It's alright. Sometimes the Zomboid's just gonna do what the Zomboid does. Alright, no vehicle there. I was at that house at some point, so, you know, I can take credit for those deaths. That's for dang sure. That's for dang sure. Right. Now, what do we got going? I know it's not down there because there's no mailboxes, so I wouldn't have gone down there. Pretty careful to only hit the mailbox roads anymore because I get burnt when I don't. Alright, now I can't remember if I drove this far or if I walked all the way here because my truck was compromised. Looks like I walked all the way here because my truck was compromised. So it looks like I left the truck down at the general store and the bait shop, which is actually where I kind of was thinking I should be basing up anyway, if I'm going to be basing up here. So let's see if that's where it was. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 Zeds for sure. It's not bad. It's not bad. Huh. Where did I leave my vehicle? It had all the X's in it. It's not that black truck. It was a white truck, as I recall. It's not that van. Now I'm a little frustrated. Because I would have bet money that this is where I left it, unless... Oh, no. I didn't crash it. I didn't have to walk all the way up here from the insane asylum, did I? If it's crashed down there, it's surrounded by Zeds. But you know what? It might be worth checking out. That's a big old barn. A fancy big old barn. Alright, so we're here. We need to get there. Not sure where that's going to connect, so let's go back. Let's go back. Alright. Now when this curves, I'm going to hang a left. And then we'll curve back down to the south. Perfect. All right, now. Should be getting close to the gas station. Yep, right there. It's not livable, though. It's not a livable gas station, so I don't really care for that. That's a frustrating gas station. Now, is this the direction I need to be going to get to the insane asylum? It's one of the directions I can go to get to the insane asylum, and it is the direction I'm going to go because it's the direction I know. So what we're going to do is keep going this way until we get to the railroad track, because that's the way I went in initially. I went in via the railroad tracks. And it is thick, like thick with Zeds down here. Like you unless you've been to Louisville or you've been in like, you've like really dredged up some like West Point mobs, like this is, there were a whole lot of institutionalized mentally ill humans in Knox Country before the outbreak is all I'm trying to say. Like, or they were all visiting when things went to shit because holy cow. All right, so I can't get in there, and it is barricaded and packed with Zeds. I tried to, I peeked around it. All the doors are quadruple barricaded, and the windows are metal barred, and it's got at least 15 or 18 in there that I could count looking through the windows. So that's kind of cool. I slept in there. I slept in there trying to escape the crowd. That's how wiped I was. Now, neither of those are my vehicle. Neither of those are. Oh, I have so little gas. I mean, it's plenty to get around where I need to go, but I really don't think I left my truck here. I really don't. I'm confused about where it's at. Did the entire crowd wander off? Because this is just an enormous complex. Like, truly enormous. Okay, no, there's some of the crowd. Oh, there's quite a few inside still, too. Okay, okay. So, yeah, they did not all wander off, that's for sure. It doesn't even look like many of them wandered off. My truck didn't, like, crash up here, and I forgot about it. I remember hitting some benches at one point. No? Huh. Well, this is perplexing. At least I got to show you guys the crowd, because it is a difficult to navigate through crowd. It's that big. It's big enough that they're not particularly fun to get around. But they're not going to be able to do much against me because I am driving in a car. Now let's burn some gas now too. Let's run over a couple because that feels good to do. Gotta be honest, it feels good to run over the Zeds. So it's still not there. Those driving skills. Oh, proud of myself there. That was a good little zippity zoom. Huh. All right. So it appears I did not leave my vehicle here after all. Which really doesn't leave too many places left for it to be, which is, I guess I can go down here and check real quick. There were like some administrative buildings up here, I think. They weren't as thickly populated. Oh, okay, it is definitely not there. Alright, little car. Alright, little car, we're gonna have to get up here and check the map and see where else we've been. See where else this thing could be, because all I'm looking for is the medical supplies and the carpenter's, or in the fireman's axe. Good God. That was careless. Even with Sunday Driver, I managed to do that. That was wild. Alright. Unless it's here. That's about the only place I didn't peek at. So let's hang a left and then a right and then curve around and then go check this region. Although, no, I should go north. I should go north here because I came in through the tracks. And it might have been up here. I might have done some dumb shit and crashed it or parked it up here. There's a little bit of a crowd. There might be a crashed vehicle up here somewhere. Ooh, I remember driving through this area. That's not my truck. In fact, I think it was a fire truck, now that I'm thinking about it. Fire marshal vehicle. Right? Right, Tim? Yeah, I know there's Zeds right there. Okay, so let's turn left and try just to see. You never know. It might have crashed right up here. Probably just gonna have to turn around. I might find my fire truck here. Oh, I know that road goes through, but I couldn't have possibly been there because the map's not unveiled yet, and I'm looking for a crashed vehicle. I'm 95% sure now that I'm thinking about it, it's a fire truck because I have all the fire gear. You would think I would remember this shit better, but I am an active stoner and I work in the industry if you haven't been around very long and heard about that, the legal side of the industry. So, yeah, it's part and parcel with what I do. I'm a rather forgetful individual. But with repetition comes perfection. All right, so we're just going to follow this, then we'll do the cut across. I'm gonna do something reckless too. I'm gonna do one of those like classic moves where they like jump the roundabout. I am not gonna curve left to that intersection. We're just gonna shoot straight across and hope we don't crash and die. In fact, I'm tempted to not even kind of watch where I'm going, but oh, there's too many trees. Too many trees, can't do it. I wanted to. I really did. I really did, you guys. I was all excited. I was gonna just jump straight across. But no. Santa Claus and Jesus and fucking leprechauns and the fucking Easter Bunny didn't want to let me do it. So here we are, cruising along. That's the house we're looking for, right there. Right there. And then, if it's not there, I'm not 100% sure where it is. Not really sure. I don't think I wanted that to curve that direction. I sure did not. I sure did not. So we are gonna try and take this little vehicle a little off-roading, boys and girls. See if we can, that's not looking like it's gonna let me through. Oh, you stupid vehicle. You know what? I'm better off on foot anyway. I'm gonna make my own fun place with blackjack and hookers. You know what? Forget the golf. Cut through the woods. I got enough coverage that I'm not super worried about getting like a little tiny scratch or something, but if I do, I'll feel dumb since, being careless is something I'm known for in this game. Alright, enjoying myself some ham. A nice summer ham. A nice April 9th ham. Ooh, I thought for sure that tree had a Z in it and not just me. I was quite panicked for a second there. Now, the question is, am I going to find my truck up here or not? I have a funny feeling that I'm not, and that I'm like somehow hallucinating this truck even existing. But I'm gonna go back and look at the footage of the previous video, like before I even post it, because as I'm filming this one, the previous one hasn't even been posted. And, look, rabbits. So that is not my vehicle. I might have to go back, you know what, might as well go try and steal it while I'm here, right? Might as well try and steal it while we're here. Ha! Well, that makes the other one running out of gas pretty convenient. And this one's got a bigger trunk if I, decide to use it. And it's got a healthy enough engine that I can run a few Zeds over and not feel squeamish about it. Okay, legit though, where in the heck? I'm wondering if it was back here and I just didn't see it when I was back there pedaling around. That's the gas station. Because I looked here and I looked here, and that's where I just was, and it didn't crap out there. I didn't run that far from any of this. It almost has to be back here. I'm gonna go. That's the direction we're gonna go. That's the direction we're gonna go. And if I don't find it, then we'll at least base up there, and that'll be where we make our forays into Brandenburg proper. Because quite frankly, that's a pretty cool town. And I did one good video series up there. Actually, two, I think. I think I did 2 runs in Brandenburg so far, but this is gonna be my 3rd. And I'm pretty excited for it. Let's hit him. Yeah, I was gonna say, let's hit him at speed. Let's hit him at relatively high speed. Okay, so the general store's there. There's the beef roundup. There's the bait and tackle shop that I'm going to make home. That's the plan anyway. Huh. I just do not know where that fire truck frickin' went to. It's incredibly frustrating. Like, incredibly frustrating. Huh. Well, you know what? You can't win them all. Sometimes you just lose a vehicle full of stuff. Hell, maybe it despawned? I didn't think that was how things worked in this game, but what do I know? What do I know? In a lot of cases, I'm finding not much. Alright, so this is going to be the start of my clearing this area operation. Let's go ahead and just kill and go. Kill and go. Swing and move. Swing and move. Oh, am I sleepy? That's a shame. It's only 5:20 in the afternoon. I'm going to have to just get over that, buddy. Do I have any pills that'll help with that sort of thing? You know what? Let's take some beta blockers. They won't help with the sleepiness, but they'll stop me from having to worry about these little critters freaking me out. Grandma. We ain't doing that. No, ma'am. We ain't doing that at all. All right, so what else we got here? We got any, I don't need any painkillers. I don't need any painkillers from that either. No. No caffeine pills? No, okay. It was worth checking. You never know. Sometimes you might have some caffeine pills hidden in there you didn't know about. So yeah, you guys got to see that sweet bar on the east side of Brandenburg? Brandenburg proper. And we got to show you the insane asylum again, assuming that you don't see it in a previous video. I haven't decided if I'm going to publish that one yet or not. I cut it off towards the end. Something came up, I had to abruptly cut off the filming, and then I came back later, but I'm super bad at editing it and just like don't feel like stitching a couple of videos together. So I might release them in 2 parts, I might not release them at all. It's hard to say. It's really hard to say. There were a lot of mentally ill zombies if that was, that might not be a passé thing to say these days, or, an acceptable thing to say these days, but like, there were a lot of people at the mental health facility when the apocalypse happened. I'll read into that whatever you want, or however you want, I guess. I sure have. All right, so that was a pretty good round of slaying. I think I'm gonna avoid the general store for now because this cat is really, really pooped. It's going to be nice to clean out, though. It's going to have some goodies in it. And so is the Beef Roundup restaurant. And then I'm going to have plenty of good fishing opportunities over here. But I think the attempt, anyway, will be to base up here. I want to say that I'm 90% sure there's a 2nd story home in this bait and tackle store. I can handle a locked door. It actually makes it safer for me. Or makes it feel safer, I guess. Better way to put it. Okay. Those of you who get annoyed that I leave these Zed's paths to get to me. Couple of rats. I can handle that. They're not hurting nobody. Boy, there is not much up here, but you know what? Place to, okay, we can take that curtain down. Place to sleep, place to rest. That's what matters. A lot of rat droppings, but, you know, I guess that comes with the rats. Not sure if I can kill them or not. I can pet them. Okay, can't step on them. Can't swing my thing at them. Oh, I can. Okay. No, no, I think I saw another one. Maybe I didn't. I did accidentally break that window, though. But you know what? I think this is going to be a cool base. I think this is going to be a good spot. So let's go ahead and see if there's anything in here that I can still salvage that's not rotten as fuck. Okay, no, actually, most of this is still going to be salvageable, I think. Okay, so that's cool. That's cool. I didn't carry all this stuff around for too terribly long. Most of this packaged stuff I'm going to have to open and cook. But that's okay. I'll cook that TV dinner one of these days soon. Ooh, 2 cartons of water. We'll get that out of my hands. Hot sauce, that can go in there. Alright, alcohol wipes. You can go up on that shelf. Along with the nails. Actually, alcohol wipes can go in there and in there. Actually, now they're going to go on the shelf. And the nails can go on the shelf. Unlabeled can of food can go on the shelf. Let's read this Zapper magazine. Get it out of the way. Put it on the shelf. And then we'll go cover up some windows. No, you dumb fucker. Huh. Well, I sure did not see him there. I just jumped outside, too. That was very weird that I didn't see him. No, dude, don't come break my window. Trying to make it safe in here, buddy. Come on. And I saw that other one in there, too. He's the one that must have initially come through this open window. Come on. All right, now we're feeling a little bit safer. A little. Not a lot. Not a lot. But a little. Do I have any more sheets? I don't think I do. Okay. All right, so back upstairs. Back upstairs for some well-deserved rest. What do you guys think of this little location to scout out Brandenburg? I kind of dig it, if I'm being honest. I think it's unique and remote enough that it's relatively safe. But I'm kind of curious what the rest of you guys think. Anyway, appreciate you guys coming by. Next time we delve into Brandenburg proper, probably going to follow the riverfront and head into the riverboat area and then south into the city proper. Appreciate you guys coming by. Take care.